What's going on, guys? All right, so today we're gonna be doing some more maintenance on the Avalanche. What we're gonna be doing, so we did the transmission and I now have a squeak coming out of my rear end. So I know that my rear end's been leaking, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and replace all that. What we've got for that is our gear oil for the rear. It calls for 75 W90, and we just got a gasket maker instead of, you know, we'll just make our own. Let's get these out of the way. And then we're also going to try Motor Medic Motor Flush. Never used it before, but when I was buying my oil, I seen this and I was like, let's see. So Motor Medic Motor Flush, it basically says that it's for all engines, and it cleans pretty much everything in the motor in 5 minutes. So we'll see how that goes too. Let's get into it.
Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
All right, so to start this off, we're gonna start in the rear end of the truck. So I won't need the gasket maker back there or the filler, but we do need our tool set. So we will need a drain pan in case there's any fluid in there, but you guys can see it's leaking. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 13. Apparently I've lost all my 13-inch sockets. Huh. 13, let's see if that fits. Yep, 13. So we're going to start from the bottom. Oh no. That's not good. So we got a lot of bubbles in there. And if you look at our magnet right there, you see that big piece of metal? Not sure where that's from. That means we're gonna have to clean this out and see if we can find it. Was not looking forward to that today. All right, so change of plans. I'm gonna go to AutoZone and get a new gasket. Now I've looked it over. I don't see anything bad in there. I think it was just like low on fluid. And obviously we've seen that there was 3 or 4 bolts on this side that were loose. That was allowing the fluid to sleep, you know, come out. So I'm hoping that just filling it back up with fluid will get rid of that squeak that I think maybe it wasn't allowing enough fluid to come up or anything like that. If it doesn't, then we'll reassess the situation and probably rebuild the rear end. But I don't see anything, I don't see any wear on any of my gears. I mean, everything looks super good and tight. So we'll just do that. I'll finish scraping this off, the old gasket, but I'm gonna run to AutoZone right now and buy a new gasket for it. Instead of using the RTV. The RTV is gonna take 24 hours to fully cure before it's drivable. And I don't wanna wait 24 hours. I wanna put the truck back on the road today. So we'll get that done and then we'll do the oil. All right, well, made it back. Tight now. All we gotta do is fill it. We'll have to remove our filler neck or filler right there and then go from there. Alright, now that it's full, you can see that it's just at the top. Go ahead and put your plug back in. Maybe one more turn. Alright, so my plug's in, rear end's good to go. Now to move on to the oil. Alright, so first things first, this motor flush stuff that I'm going to use says to put it in the motor through the oil. Refill the oil out. So it says to put it in with the old oil, run it for 5 minutes on a cold motor. So don't run it after if you've got a warm motor or anything like that. So run it for 5 minutes on a cold motor, and then you drain your oil. Supposedly you'll see sludge and everything else coming out. It smells like transmission fluid. So definitely watery, not transmission fluid at all. All right. And we'll get our key. Definitely want to put our oil cap back on. Don't forget that. I think I took the keys off back here. Let's go. We'll start it, and I'll see you guys in 5 minutes, which will be now. So 5 minutes is up. Figured I might let it sit for just a few more seconds. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'll just shut it off. And let's get under and see if any sludge comes out. This stuff says it works in 5 minutes. Now, I don't know if I could trust that or not. It's like 16 or no, this stuff was 14 something at Walmart, where I bought my oil from, because Walmart has a better deal on oil. So let's see if anything comes out. This crummy and you know. Let's see. All right, so it should be 15. Okay. Good God. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Ah, there it goes. Whew. Bad boy was tight. And if you're good at this, you won't get any oil on your hands. Me, I can't say that I'm too good, so. Oh, no oil on my hands. No oil on my hands. Oh, it definitely cleaned something. Here, I'll let you guys look in the sunlight that's coming down through where the hood's open. Do you see that? It got something out. That's just disgusting looking. Nope. No wind. You stop it. We're getting splattered. All right, so the trick with oil filters is you want to tighten them all the way down so you can't tighten them anymore by hand, and then you want to back them off just a hair. That way when you go to change it yourself again, you don't have anything to worry about. It'll come right off. All right, so for my oil, we have Castrol High Mileage, fully synthetic, and we have Lucas Oil Stabilizer, which should help with my lifter knock that I have. What you want to do is you want to let the high mileage go in first, because it's so thick and runny, or so thick. So we'll let that go all the way down first, then we'll pour. It's now the next day. Truck's running great, everything's working fine, no more squealing. It wound up actually being the U-joint on the drive shaft. It wasn't even the rear end, but the rear end needed fixed, so I did that. Stay tuned, because my next upload, we got a box here, something else for the truck, just maintenance stuff, keep it going, but it's something that has to be done. So appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.
Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a